What does it mean to find your voice in a world that often tries to silence you? How did the writers of the Harlem Renaissance use their pens to fight for social change and racial equality? Find out today on History Habit, your portal to the past. It's sometime in the early 1920s. Our story takes place in Harlem, New York, in the United States of America. It was a time of great cultural awakening, a period during the early 20th century when African-American art, literature, and music began to thrive and command attention on the national and global stage. The Harlem Renaissance, aptly named after the vibrant multicultural neighborhood in New York City, became the epicenter of this cultural explosion. The neighborhood hummed with creativity and intellectual discourse, attracting a motley crew of artists, writers, musicians, and thinkers, all united by a shared African-American heritage. Their work was not just about creating art for art's sake, but about weaving the narrative of a people, a narrative steeped in resilience and steeped in the struggle for equality. Their voices, their stories, their music, all served as a testament to the African-American experience. The Harlem Renaissance was not just about art. It was about identity, race, and the struggle for equality. Among these shining stars was Langston Hughes, often referred to as the Poet Laureate of Harlem. Born in Joplin, Missouri, in early February of 1902, Hughes's journey led him to the vibrant streets of Harlem, where his words would become the heartbeat of a generation. His life, like his poetry, was a symphony of experiences. From working as a busboy in Washington, D.C. to spending time in Paris and Mexico, Hughes absorbed the world around him, pouring these observations into his verses. A cornerstone of his work was The Weary Blues. This piece not only showcased his innovative use of jazz rhythms, but also painted a vivid portrait of African-American life. It was a powerful testament to the beauty, pain, and resilience that was often overlooked in the mainstream narrative. Another notable work, I, Too, was a defiant cry for racial equality. The poem's protagonist, an African-American servant, confidently asserts that he is just as American as his white counterparts. It's a simple but powerful statement, embodying Hughes's belief that African Americans were integral contributors to the nation's identity and culture. Hughes's poetry went beyond mere words on a page. It was a call to action, a demand for change. He gave a voice to the voiceless, and through his words he painted a picture of the African American experience that was raw, real, and resonant. Hughes' pen was his weapon, and with it, he fought for the dignity and rights of his people. Another luminary of the era was Zora Neale Hurston, a woman who defied societal norms to voice her thoughts. Born in the heart of Alabama, Hurston's journey took her far from her southern roots to the bustling streets of Harlem, where she became a leading figure in the cultural revolution known as the Harlem Renaissance. Her life was as vibrant and complex as the characters she crafted in her works. Hurston was an anthropologist, a folklorist, and an author, but above all, she was a trailblazer. Her most renowned work, Their Eyes Were Watching God, is a testament to her genius and daring. In this novel, Hurston delved deep into the human experience, exploring themes of gender, race, and individuality through the eyes of her protagonist, Janie Crawford. She challenged societal norms, presenting a black woman as an autonomous individual searching for her identity and freedom. Each page of the novel is filled with Hurston's unique linguistic style, adding a layer of authenticity to the narrative. Hurston's writings went beyond the mere act of storytelling. She breathed life into her characters, giving voice to those often silenced. Her vivid portrayal of the African-American experience, their struggles, hopes, and dreams, resonated with readers, making her works timeless. Hurston was not just a writer, she was a beacon of hope for women and African Americans. Her indomitable spirit and her bold portrayal of African American life continue to inspire generations to come. The Harlem Renaissance may have been a brief period in history, but its impact is everlasting. This was an era that gave us a treasure trove of literature and a new perspective on the African American experience. The voices of Langston Hughes, Zora Neale Hurston, and their contemporaries continue to resonate, their words still vibrant and relevant. These writers, through their works, offered a profound insight into a society grappling with race, identity, and societal challenges. They painted a vivid picture, one that was raw, real, and unapologetically black. Their stories, their poems, their essays, they all served as a mirror, reflecting the times they lived in. while also illuminating the path for future generations. The Harlem Renaissance was more than an era. It was a movement, a revolution, and its echoes can still be heard in the rhythm of our culture today. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe for more of your favorite moments in history. Leave a comment below with what you want to see next on History Habit, your portal to the past.